Can I just interject?
It's getting quicker.
Because time ago, we was wherever we was, I can't remember, and we was having a conversation about living in the moment and not living in the moment. Because as you were just saying, you know, like things happen so quickly. So we're living in an era right now where things just happen so quickly.
Yeah.
So it is difficult to, well, it's not difficult, but sometimes we find ourselves not really actually being in the moment and being like, rah, this is actually happening. We're actually looking at like what's next, or the next thing is constantly coming towards us. Do you get me? Which is a bit mad, but it's good to be able to, if you can find yourself in a situation where you can actually be, do both, but also be in that moment like, you know what, this is actually sick. Some people, I feel like, even with that, things come at us so quickly that maybe even at times a lot of people find it, without even realizing it, find it hard to be in the moment on their holidays, fam.
What do you mean?
100%.
People find it hard to be in the moment, full stop now. Like back in the day, it would probably just be people that are like, people that I've got are really busy. If you're really, like back in the day, an actress or someone like Marilyn Monroe or someone back in the day, such a busy schedule, was thinking, okay, photo shoot, and you can see it in their face. They don't really care about this photo shoot. They don't really care about this thing because they're thinking, right, I've got to do this, got to do that, got to do this, got to do that, got to go here, got to go here. It doesn't stop. But they're busy, so they're never in the moment. They might forget. They might meet you one day, meet you again, and forget they met you because they weren't really in that moment when they met you anyway. You know what I mean? They'll be like, oh yeah, I saw you at the other shoot. Like, oh, did I? Oh yeah. And there's getting on. But somebody who wasn't busy, the everyday worker, could be in the moment. You might see them at the bus stop playing with the pencil, trying to make the pencil go past the fingers or whatever, just chilling, and they might remember someone they saw on the bus 2 days ago. Like, oh, were you on the bus 2 days ago? Yeah, I remember sitting here. Like they're just living their life daily and living it and being in the moment at all times and being conscious of everything at all times. But now, even the average person, because of the internet, because of Snapchat, because of all these things that just make you want to be everywhere all the time, you have fear of missing out of everything. People just don't want to people don't want to miss anything. They don't want to miss it. They want to be there. If they're not, they need to watch it. And then when they're somewhere and they're thinking, oh my God, I'm here right now, they need to show it. So the general average person today, I don't think they don't live in a moment today.
And you know that's true.
Anyone though.
Fully true. We went to Sweden on the weekend to shoot our video. When we've got there, it started off so badly, my head was gone. My head was fully gone. We asked for a house in Stockholm. Man might as well have been in Denmark. We've got just so much things are going wrong. And I remember, and I could see the vibe of everyone. And I could see everyone was a bit like, oh, I've got this school. The next day I woke up. I'm in this massive house, 12 bedrooms. It's a castle. And we're all here. And we're all friends.
Yeah.
I said, I'm going mad today. I just said to myself, I'm going mad today. I actually can't believe this.
Yeah.
We've got signed from having fun. And now we're all in Sweden. Some of us are getting paid. Like, we're shooting a video. Like, I can be miserable, or I can look at this and be like,
be in the moment, enjoy
this
it.
is actually
sick.
happening.
This is happening right now.
So when I woke up, I just said to everyone, yo, let's just do it. Like, I was like, we can still do this.
Yeah.
Like, let's just go and try and shoot as much as we can. It doesn't mean I wasn't a little bit stressed, but I proper appreciated a lot more what happened than I think I did the previous day when I was just thinking, this hasn't happened, that hasn't happened. The next day I was like, I'm really, and obviously there was some personal problems. The next day I was just like, you know what, I'm actually in Sweden shooting a video.
Yeah.
This is mad. With a red cam, the best red cam you can, I'm gone. I can't.
Man, sometimes you have to sit.
It's the cup as well, isn't it? You know that cup theory, the cup half full, cup half empty.
Yeah.
I think people are spoiled in England. I genuinely think we're spoiled because if that opportunity that we had was given to a bag of people from, like, for example, Jamaica, in the village that I'm from, blood, they would not be upset about nothing, dog. You could have told them they're not eating. Niggas are moaning about food. I got no internet. I'm just looking, and it's the next day I thought about it. I was like, fuck, you know what a bag
that
of
is mad when when you go
brats.
to a different country and we are moaning about the internet.
Moaning about everything mad, under the sun.
I'm telling you now,
there's no Wi-Fi.
Fam, I'm telling you now,
there's no Wi-Fi.
Chuckie.
I said they need to have
everything.
You need to have a leave a phone at home day.
Yeah, I remember.
But I think we need to have it every month. Then I think we need to have it to the point where we can do it. I don't know, like.
But I don't think, because if you leave your phone at home, you'll just find something else to complain about. I think, really and truly, I think there should be gratitude day or appreciation day, where you write down 4 things or 5 things that you really, really appreciate happening in your life right here and now. Because I think we just take loads of things for granted. And I've actually been one of them people, but I've changed it ever since I had kids. I just look at them every day like, rah, like, you lot are growing, you're doing new things. Like, they do this new thing where they lift their legs up and their back comes up, and I'm in the moment, I'm just like, this is mad. And only because I'm having kids, it's all new. I'm like, it's mad. But like, if I took that and applied it to real life, Like, there's so much sick things that happened in my life. And I just thought, like yesterday, for example, I had to go interview Anthony Joshua. I've got to the Mondrian Hotel. I'm there. I'm with the boys. I'm like, Sugar, what am I going to do? All of a sudden, Maya hits me up like, I'm in the same hotel as you. Now, my friend that I worked with from day one and we've seen each other grow is in the same hotel because she's going to the GQ Awards. But then I'm interviewing someone next door. Like, this is sick. Like, why am I not realizing this is so sick that I've come in there, I've seen Maya, I've seen Alize, all the kids. She's the godmother to the kids. Then I've gone next door. Anthony Joshua was like, Poe, I ain't seen you in time. But like, this is sick. Why am I complaining? Why am I moaning?
There's moments in your, I'm saying, but it's taken a massive change in your life.
100%.
I'm saying some people don't have that change, and then on top of it, they have this phone. So I'm saying before obviously what you're saying is true because it's not just phones, because this was happening before phones, obviously. You know
but just in different.
But the phone has amplified it.
100.
Not even the phone, because it's not a phone, fam.
It's bollocks.
The handheld internet device.
Yeah.
That has amplified it, especially in kids, fam.
So much.
It's crazy.
It worries me actually.
It's crazy.
Because I think that like, for us, do you know what? This is a tough one for me, because I think that when I think about kids and I think about the next generation and that, I think that, you know, is this handheld internet device, is it going to lift the percentage of depression even more? Or is it a thing where, see, like our generation was what I believe the last generation to not have a phone when we were young. So when we was at a certain age, we could still leave our yard with no phone and still do certain things. Whereas a lot of kids now couldn't grasp the concept of leaving their phone with their house without a phone. Back then, even if we did have a phone, we didn't have social media. We just had a phone. So you ring your brethren and find out what was going on. But I wasn't looking at everybody else's life.
No,
I wasn't seeing everybody else's life. So do the young youths, as they grow up, they just become accustomed to that and it's normal to them.
Normal,
and you know what, like the depression levels won't go up. Is it just because we are not accustomed to that why we're finding a lot of people around our age and a bit younger are finding themselves in this position? Does that make sense to you? Because
100.
Because we all know, and we spoke about it so many times on this podcast, that like every day when you go on the phone, you're always looking at the best part of somebody else's life, and depending on how your cup is in life, whether it is half empty or half full, you could, if it's half empty, you'll be looking at this whole thing of, why ain't I there? Why isn't my life like that? Why ain't I as happy as them? Why isn't this happening for me? All of these questions start coming through your head. Do you get me?
Yeah.
100%. But you know what's so crazy? Like, you would have had them comparable factors in your school, or you would have had them comparable factors if you went to after school, or if you went to football class, or you'd still have that, but just not as intense as it is now. I think what it comes down to, and maybe I can say this now as a parent, is the responsibility of you to pass on the knowledge to the kids of the significance and the value and how important genuine real love is. Because I feel once you have genuine real love, doesn't mean you won't stray and make mistakes and so on and so forth, but the things that you value will have substance. Unfortunately, a lot of people go on the internet looking for validation, looking for some type of something to say, yeah, I like this, or like they go looking for something. But I don't go looking for nothing on the net. I just go on the net and it's a form of enjoyment for me. So if I leave my phone at home, I genuinely don't care. These people are lost. So they leave their house lost. So the way they get found is through their phone. They're still looking for things in their phone. If you used your phone and just said, the purpose of this is for me to receive calls, couple of texts, and then to enjoy social media, I think your whole life changes.
But I feel like I went through a phase where like I realized, I didn't know what it was that was making me unhappy. I didn't know what it was. But then I realized, like I'm spending bare time. There was a point where I was just spending bare time looking at everybody else's life.
But why would you do that?
I don't know. Because it's on my phone. I'm just there waking up out of bed.
Snapchat.
I'm waking up out of bed and the first thing I'm doing is looking at someone else's life. And I'm like going through my whole thing and I'm looking at everybody else's life. I'm going on Twitter and I'm seeing what everyone's tweeting pretty much about their life. And this is a thing that's going on every day. And then like, I'm finding myself unhappy, not knowing why is it that I'm unhappy. Then I thought, you know what, I'm like just constantly looking at what everybody else is doing. I need to stop doing that.
I don't think it's that though.
Wait. As soon as I stopped doing that, once I put a little bit of discipline on myself, like, right, let me just get up out of bed, brush my teeth, do certain things, and let me just not browse the internet as much. So even now, when I go on my Instagram, like I flick up twice, and that's it. The reason why you might see me liking your pictures as much as I do is because the way that Instagram works now is who you interact with the most, they usually pop up first on your thing. So usually,
Okay.
when I go on my Instagram, I pretty much just see the same people all the time, and I don't really go on everyone. I follow a lot of people on Snapchat, but I don't really watch what everybody's doing. I just watch a couple of my friends, and that's about it. And for me personally, like, I started to realize that, like, it made me feel a bit better. I don't know why, but it's just a weird thing. And I think that's why I said before, I feel like, is it because I still come from that last generation of not...
I don't agree. I think it's
not,
energy.
yeah, it's not.
I think it's... Put it this way. If I watched Titanic every day and then watched some Next Love, the heart film... If I watched depressing films every day, I'd come here, sit down and just be depressed, bruv. I think a lot of people on social media... they're not really happy, and I feel like that energy they put within social media, once I've observed the tweet or watched the video, I absorb the energy. That's the only thing that's transferable that I know. So if I'm taking in all this information from all these people, and a lot of it's depressive, some of it's happy, it's just gonna confuse me. I'm gonna end up being unhappy. But when I go on social media, I can't lie, I'll go to you, you'll make me laugh. I'll go to JME, he'll make me laugh. I'll go to Yinka's pictures. I'll be like, oh, that's sick. Like, I go to things that I know that when I watch it, I'm gonna be happy. I ain't got time to go to something where I need to see someone depressed, and I'm just not on that.
You know what it is as well? What it is, I'm a mixture of both, yeah? Because we said you need to teach people they need genuine love, yeah?
Yeah.
And I 100% agree. Before you said that, I was going to say people need to learn they need genuine life. That's how I was going to put it down to.
Yeah.
Like, people don't want to go, like, even just being here, this is a highlight for me. I'm like, yes, I'm here with you lot out here, rather than, because I'm in my house every day. So I'm just on my own all the time. I have to ring my brother, like, come, let's go, Vapiano, come, let's go, cook daily. I've got to ring, go and pick everyone up, and I have to force an interaction with everyone, because everyone's just in their house nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna say life. Like, once you do something, like on the way here, if I was looking at someone, if I had Snapchat, I was looking at somebody yesterday, like partying with other, like, say 3 musicians that I know all together. I know, like, chilling. I was like thinking, oh man, like, these men, they always link up and whatever. And maybe I had a bit of like depressed feeling, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right now, I wouldn't care.
That's exactly.
Right now, I wouldn't
but that
care.
was my whole
in
thing.
my house, on my phone, I'd be like, oh man, what these men doing? Oh, I seen, okay, Bizzle, Skep and Gigs. Oh,
Everyone's
cool.
together.
Oh yeah, and I'd be like, I'd be at home, you get me? But right now, if I saw Biz, Skep and Gigs now, I'd be like, oh, sick, yes, whatever they're doing, I hope it's cool, but then I don't care as much because I'm here, I'm doing something. Yeah. So what it is genuine, it is love, because it's friendship. Or if I'm just with my girl and I'm seeing her, I'll be like, cool, I don't mind. But if I'm at home on my J's and anything I'm seeing, I watch videos on YouTube and everyone's just chilling and stuff, I think, wow, man, like, I need to do something.
But then do you feel that goes back to what you said about before? Because my baby mum was the same. She used to go out, and she would want to go out because she would see her friends doing so much and she was stuck home with the kids. Now, I thought that was going to happen to me, but then it's the appreciation. So when I'm home with the kids and I see people like out and doing this, I look at my boy's lifting his back like that, the next one's chatting, I'm thinking, this is sick. Like, I proper appreciate moments so much more. Even the moment to have time to myself. I'm out every single day interacting with a bag of people, some I know, some I don't know. Like, there's so much happening in my life. The moment I've got time to myself to look at the wall, blood, I appreciate that so fucking much, because it's just like, this is still a moment in some capacity where I can reflect. Yeah. I can think about the things I'm doing. Am I happy? What do I need to improve on? I value nearly everything now. Because of my boys, I value everything so much more. So much more. It's
what you get back as well, because this is one thing as well. My brethren, he went to Amsterdam, messed up his phone, yeah? Come back. He's taken a week to get his phone back, yeah? So I only get to talk to him when we go online on computer, yeah, on PC. Yeah. And he's stressing. Like, he's like, even in between a game, like when we die and we got to start again, he's like, oh, I keep looking to get my phone and quickly just browse while we're waiting for it to load and stuff. It's not there. Like, this is mad, this is crazy. I'm like, this is not for me. I'm thinking, wow, we definitely need a leave your phone at home day, because basically it's what you get back. Because when you ain't got a phone, if I don't go on my phone, I'll go downstairs, play piano, I'll go kitchen, cook something, I'll read up about something. Like, I'll read up about, I'll go on, I can even go on YouTube and just watch, what's the last thing I watched? Building houses. They've got these like polystyrene blocks that you can build your house like Lego. And then you pour cement. It's like the blocks are like hollow, and you pour cement down, and it fills up the cement. So it's soundproof in it. So it's like build your own house, and the guy's got video documenting him and his wife, just them two, no one else, building their own house. They obviously cement the floor and get it flat, put the Lego kind of bricks down, put them down, put them down, put them down. Can I just
interject? Yeah, is that where you said? Because I noticed in the bar that you said recently, you said something about whipping excursion.
No, see, that's not that. Nah.
What's the bar? The bar.
I know what you're talking about, but that's not that. But I watched this video like 2 days ago.
Building your
Yeah.
But even loft conversion.
I'm saying,
that's it.
Yeah, loft conversion.
Yeah. Man's paying attention.
He really
Hey,
knew the market.
no, for real. No, that was because I found out that the things in the loft are called truss. They're called
okay.
truss. So I said loft conversion truss. Man's got to relocate the truss because I've got to move to do a loft conversion. I've got to move these things out of the way, and they're called trusses. Yeah, you got to relocate the truss to do it. I was like, what? Relocate the truss? I put in the lyric.
Oh, okay.
But
That's ill.
but that's why. But that's why I did it. But flipping, yeah, no, I'm saying, but if from being bored and watching that video, I can learn something about building. From being bored and playing the piano, I can learn a new song. From being bored and cooking, I can get a meal. From being bored, you know what I'm saying. But when you're bored and you go on your phone, I don't know the scientifics of it, but it's meant to, like, watching other people's lives and seeing everything else, people being happy and stuff. It makes you feel good. Learning about things makes you feel good, and you get like endorphins or whatever released into your brain and into your bloodstream,
Which is good.
and you feel good. But you don't gain anything from it. So after one day, amazing. Like imagine if Apple made one iPhone, that was it. Like the technology can only make one, just like we can only make one flipping international space station or one whatever. Imagine they only had the technology to make one, and you can go into Apple and look at it and use it. You'd be amazing. You go home just like a fun fair ride.
But you know what Apple is,
amazing.
though,
Imagine you did that, yeah. That'd be okay because it is fun. You get some fun from it. You go home. But the fact that you've got it in your hand at all times, you look at it after a year of looking at this thing, reading things, and not really getting anything from it. And when you're bored, you're like, put it back. When you're bored, you're like, you don't get nothing from it in the long run. So that's what makes everybody feel a bit depressed. The fact that I'm bored.
You're putting
man.
so much into something and getting nothing back.
I'm bored, man. Oh, let me see. All right. Oh, see. All right, he won that. All right, he got this. All right, look at his new car. All right, cool.
And do you know what
Put
people
it down.
do? Do you know what people end up doing as well? It's one thing of, like, everything I'll put on Instagram or whatever, it will be a moment that I want to share with the world.
Yeah.
The people that I know that are not really having good lives, and maybe not everyone, because obviously I can't judge it on everyone, is the people that just put pictures up for the sake of putting pictures up, and it's like it's not too different from the last picture or the fourth picture. It's like nothing's happening, and it's like you're feeling to do that because of the pressure you put yourself under by looking at other people's social media. And I'm just like, even when I went to Sweden, I've only put 2 pictures up from Sweden. My phone's been here the whole time. I haven't even gone to it once. I'm actually can tell you, I'm not addicted to my phone. The thing I'm addicted to is life, and my life is here. So I don't really care about. I don't understand why people are so.
That
like,
is something that
I've got a fix for it. I've got a fix for it anyway. Yeah.
What is
Go on.
Number one is we 100% need a leave your phone at home.
He's going for it.
100%. The only problem with it is parking apps and stuff like that. But we need one, bro. We need one. Secondly, this is the
still
fix
put
for
coins
it.
in machines.
Yeah,
by the
this
way.
is the fix for it. The second one, yeah, because you're right, yeah, because fam, everybody I know slews everybody I know about pictures, yeah.
So do I.
Everyone. Even me, yeah. But then I have to feel a bit empathy and think, you know what? Instead of slewing this brother for putting up a picture and just writing, life is what you make it. Trust me, try your hardest. Whatever, yeah. Listen, instead of slewing them, I've got to have empathy and understand why he's done it. And I understand why everyone does it. I actually understand why man look on the roads, see a bollard or a crate, climb up, sit on there, like that. Take a picture of me, yeah. Take a picture, get it back, filter. Reaching new heights, striving for new things. Post. Damn, I know why they're doing it. Yeah, it's because you need like everybody wants an outlet to showcase their personality to the world.
Yeah.
And
I think that's cool though.
But in school and back in the day and stuff, it was blessed. Like cool, he was the loud kid. Yeah. He was whatever. He on football, he was showing off. When it got to PE, she was murking. When it got to, you know what I mean, everyone was showing their thing. But now you got the internet where man can beatbox and do something now and put it out viral. Man can.
I think that's
wait.
So,
we gotta stop this part now.
I'm just saying, yeah. Everyone's got an outlet, so people want an outlet to showcase their personality.
Yeah.
And then the problem, like I said, is what gives you all the good feeling and stuff is the views, the likes, the loves, all that stuff there, the favorites. That's what we're feeding off, even though it is nothing. It's absolutely. It's like GTA money. Like, on GTA I got 10 mil. Yeah. It's nothing. It's fake. We need to squash views, likes, all that stuff. I believe on my YouTube video, don't show no one how many views I've got. On my pictures, don't show no one how many retweets it's got. Show me so I could know if I want to know. Take it all off. Nobody needs to know how many views your video's got. Only you do, so you can know if you want to put that up again or something different. Why do I need to know that this video's got 10 million views? What's that going to do for me other than make me think, I need 10 million views? And then do this, I'm jealous,
That's true.
And you feel bad, I've only got 5,000. Everyone's seen that I've only got 5,000. Everyone can see it. What are they going to say? That's unnecessary. We don't need to know that.
The quality is the most important thing.
Leave your phone at home day and get rid of likes, loves, favorites, views, get rid of the numbers online. We don't need them numbers no more.